and we are once again gonna try and beat the Rock Queen, whose name I forget, even though I shouldn't, because literally she says her name a million times. Every time we frickin' die to her, she goes, I am Melania. Something to that degree. Blade of Marika. It's like, I get it. I get it, for God's sake, I get it. Stop. But should be good to go. And let's get the control. Before we do that, I need to update the stream title. That would be a good idea. Just a tiny one. And update the category as well to Elden Ring. And we're good. Okay. Now I can plug in my controller. I'm trying to think of like small stuff and things I think we could have done differently in those matches. I think it just comes down to coordination for generators. Also maybe letting people be on hook for a little bit longer, but that's about it. I was back to DBD. We did play some DBD for about 2 hours, did some scrimmaging, and now we're on the Elden Ring. There we go. There we go. Now we're on the Elden Ring. Now we're on the Elden Ring. I also need to roll up my sleeves. I'm telling you, I need to like get a fan, like a bladeless fan or something. Well, good news is there'll be a VOD. There'll be a VOD. We just played DBD for 2 hours. Shush. Shush. All right. What was my plan here today? Oh yeah, we know now a little bit better how to dodge the water flow. I mean, that is an accurate statement. You are correct. I did not play DBDFU specifically. All right. Malenia, yes. Hello, I remember your name now. Thank you, Engval. Thought that was gonna be hyper armor. Was not, thankfully. Move. Always gotta love that. Hyper armor time. Ooh. Good plant. So the whole point of, oh yeah, I know how to dodge your water flow dance. Yeah, that didn't help me. You're getting in unrestraining order. I don't think that forces me to be in your immediate proximity, and or play DBD for that matter. All right. Yeah, I realized as soon as she's winding up, like, I'm too close to dodge this right, and I was right. All right, try it again. The other thought is that I get a shield to parry, or the parrying dagger to help us out. There is that thought as well. There's the frost. Oof. That's another oof. God dang. I keep on thinking that she's going after Engval, and then she very much is not. Like, she hyper-focuses on you. There's the plant. I think we should see Frost Bleed proccing soon. Alright, halfway on phase 1. Lead proc coming up? Nope. If only. there's the bleed. Freeze should be coming up. Ooh, she's about to water flow too. All right. Rough. Do I want to try and go for parries? Maybe I should go for parries. It's a dumb idea. But like the majority of her attacks outside of hyper armor can be parried. Do I want to try that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? We're gonna reset. We're gonna sit again. All right. Let's see here. If we went for parries, I guess, we don't have the buckler, unfortunately, which is sad. Do we have the parrying dagger? Parrying dagger. All it has is parry. It's not a special parry is the problem. Yeah, it's just a regular parry. We don't have the buckler because that is, Gustok, who I don't have access to their shop right now is the problem. Bit late on that.
I am Melania.
We got the first parry and then it just went downhill thereafter. So we could kill Gustok and gain access to his shop. Otherwise, I could progress his quest line and get a ancient dragon stone, which is an upgrade, which might not be a bad idea. I just have to remember how to, or I have to look up how to progress his quest line is the problem. That's hyper armor. I'm so used to being able to Bloodhound step that I just don't have the timing for the dodge.
I am Melania.
I don't have the timing. I'm doing it so late, I feel, and then I just get stunned out of it. Do I need to get the ancient dragon stone? Probably not in the grand scheme of things. So you know what we're gonna do real quick? Oh, Gustok! Where are you, buddy? You're down here, right? Yep, Godjic the Grafted. We're gonna kill this man real quick. He did nothing wrong. Well, he did lock me in a tower. He did do that. He did lock me in a tower. So we're gonna kill you, friend. I want your loot.
I'm free.
You were, and now you're dead.
Do what I like.
Well, now you get to sleep. To be fair, you did lock me in a tower and try and get me killed on multiple occasions. So honestly, it feels a little bit deserved. I think I can get absolution though from him. Actually, I don't know. Can you get absolution from a merchant? That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't know that answer. Oh, I don't have any runes. I need to pop some runes, don't I? Do I have any runes to pop? Yes, I do, thankfully. Pop you. Should be more than enough for what I need here. Bell bearing shop 2 and buckler. Might as well buy everything else while we're at it. And buy use and buy you. Cool. So we are going to use the buckler shield because this has buckler parry, which is actually pretty freaking useful. It allows you a faster parry window or longer parry window for all intent purpose. Roots, prayer room. Where's our the roots? Where are we? Where do we go for this fight? I don't know now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we were right. Cool. Yeah, so it's a longer parry window with the buckler. So let's do that and see how this goes. See if parrying is going to be worth our while. A little bit early, it feels like.
I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
Yeah, we're gonna hear that a lot today. Over the next 2 hours, we're gonna hear that a lot. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola. We're gonna hear that quite often. Because I think I'm gonna stick to the parry plan and learn the timing, because we can learn the timing for phase 1, we learn the timing for phase 2. Maybe I should do this. This way we can heal and not have to heal. That's hyper armor. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's mildly unfortunate. I wanted to do this, and very much not that. So we're gonna go to our second idea, which is just move the phase 2 at this point. Or we just die. That works as well. Dying also works. Ooh. Like, we do well with Engvall. We can get the phase 2. It's the water flow dance that really gets us. Just stab him in the heart. If it's only that easy, then, you know, that would work. But they have a thing called a health pool. And that makes things a little bit harder. Because we need 3 parries in order to be able to crit them. Hyper armor. That's bad. We die. Wow, we don't die thanks to our flask. Well, that's lucky. Apparently I can actually parry those as well. Too late still. I feel like I have the timing down, then I just don't. Did he die here? Yeah. Like, one of the strikes I have the timing down. It must be that maybe I'm just doing it too late for the buckler parry. I thought the buckler parry was a little bit faster than that, but I guess not. Like, it has a longer parry window, but we're just coming up late, it feels. I am surprised that this saves us from the grab, though. Must be like, before we die, it pops for the extra health. I can't block that. That's hyper armor. That's 1, 2. I don't know if I can block the spin. I think I did a partial parry there. Cannot block this one. Too late again. Wow. Hyper armor and death.
Blade of Mikola.
We got 2. We got 2 parries that time. Man, how do you get so good at parrying her? That's nutty. I want to take a look at the buckler parry power. Use a skill in time of foe's melee attack to deflect it and break the foe's stances faster than a regular parry. Still feels too slow at times. Holy hell. Either that or I'm just delayed. Because I don't know her timing as well. He did partial parry there.
I am Melania.
I need to just not go for heals. I think that's what I've determined. Just don't go for heals. Just take the punishment. Because most of her non-hyper armor attacks you can parry. Actually, almost all of the hyper armor. None of the... Yeah, you can parry all of the non-hyper armor attacks, more or less. I feel like I have a better chance if I can just hook claw it out at this point. Alright, that's 3. I forgot that it unlocks me. Too early. Partial parry.
I am Melania.
Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. You can see that she moves right before she strikes. So we're getting there with the parries. That was, what, 5? 5 parries and a partial? Which I think the partial might be either due to bad timing on my part, or it might be due to me... I'm trying to think. Is that that's the endgame sword, isn't it? No, it's not. That's Y-hand there. Hyper armor. Hyper armor.
I am Melania.
Man, this is going to be my Pontus Sullivan. I was thinking Malagit was going to be my Pontus Sullivan, and they were for a long while. And we eventually, like, got them down to a science. But Melania might actually be my Pontus Sullivan. Like, we're getting better at the parries, we're getting better at the general technique, but still. Hyper armor. I was gonna do that real quick. Hyper armor. Well, let's stab her, then heal. Partial parry. All right, we're getting better here. Need to heal. I don't think we can parry that upward swing like that. We can't, and we can't parry the knee kick either. That is very much hyper armor. Okay, though. Okay, we're getting better. We're getting better. Let's, how much do we heal off of the crit? How much do we heal off the crit talisman? Let's scrub you. But, like, if we can get it down to a science, I think we might be fine. So we're going light load. We're going light load again. Deathbed robes. Now we want shoes. Let's go with the commoner shoes. All right, time to try and go for parries again. Yeah, I don't think I can parry that. Also, looks like the armor does matter, as that actually two-shot us, one-shot us, two-shot us. Yeah. Armor did slightly matter. Running to Vagabond. Even then, though, I don't think I would have survived it, potentially. Oh, boy. So, yeah, that overhand we just cannot do much about. Too early.
Blade of Mikola.
We were late on the first parry, too early on the second. Oh, my word. Like, I feel like this might be one of the better ways for me to, like, get this boss fight down, is learn how to parry her out. It allows us a lot more flexibility. I mean, I could do both Engvall and go for parries, I suppose. All right, there we go. That's the first stab. Yeah, see, that one we cannot actually against. Same with that one. The frickin' hyper armor, man. The hyper armor will be and always has been the death of me. Like, in all seriousness, holy hell. Oh, my word. Do I have Misericord at plus 25 or no? I forget. I have it at 22. We could go Misericord instead of this. I actually would like to put that on Frost if that's the case, though, with the Misericord. Hyper armor. Didn't even do a partial, did do nothing. Apparently we just passed by each other like ships in the night. That's my reaction to that. Oh my word. Why? Why do you have to be such a difficult... I mean, I love it. It's challenging, but man. Like, I'm trying to figure out a way to do this effectively, and... she has my number. Hyper armor. Yeah, we can't parry that. We seriously just can't parry that. I'm always going to want to try and parry, and I just need to be a little bit more patient. But at the same time, I'm learning that you can't be patient with her. You have to almost predict when she's going to swing with how short of a window it is. Because she does a little bit of movement, then she swings. A little bit of movement, then she swings. But sometimes those swings have hyper armor, and you can't parry and or hit her through. So, oof. Movement, parry. Parry. Hyper armor. Parry too late. Not even a partial. Maybe do a bit of Engvall and a bit of parry. Like, that's an idea. Like, at that point, I feel like we would be able to use Bloodhound Step and get more value out. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to realize maybe we just stick with the Engvall plan and we say screw parrying, because the biggest issue is water flow. The water flow dance is by far our biggest issue. I thought you were going for me. Now she is.
I am Melania,
Huh?
blade of Mikola.
Apparently, she hit me through Engval. That's always fun. You know what? Let's take off these. Let's go back to the whatchamacallit set. Not a scale set. The Vagabond set. Let's go back to Vagabond. Because that seemed to have the best bang for its buck, pretty much. There's the Vagabond set. There's Vagabond. So let's use that, and I guess we could increase our max HP by 2 to try and help us here. Or rather by +2. Sniper armor. There's the frost. Alright, you gotta dodge there, thankfully. Alright, there's the plant. Just realized we're not freaking two-handing it, for the love of God.
Melania, blade of Mikola.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Also, I think I remember that we were using gauntlets, not Vagabond gauntlets, because they were actually better in comparisons. Let me switch over to that. Where are the gauntlets? They're the gauntlets. They're better for the weight to armor. You know, we haven't tried to see if she... I don't know why I didn't summon you first. We didn't try and see if she's weak to poison. Might not be a bad idea, actually. Hyper armor. Water flow. I thought I was far enough out in order to get past the first barrage. I was not, apparently. She made up so much distance. And just kills us immediately. I'm starting to think that we use this. Because I think that we would get the pop and the additional health to save us from water flow. At least the first one. The second one, probably not. Alright, let's go. Thank you, Engval. Hyper armor, but we got through the bleed.
Blade of Mikola.
We got past the first, or we got through the first, we died on the second. Literally just struggling here. Like, we do so well up until the point that water flow gets activated. Once that procs, we just struggle so much. And I know how to dodge it. Just trying to get into the rhythm of doing so now. Of course. Oh, Jesus Christ. That works out perfectly. Gives us time to heal. But she has healed so much from the vampirism. Hyper armor.
I am Melania.
I was far enough away to not get by the full set of the first full set. And then the second one came through and I just didn't have enough time to dive in because from what I've seen, you get far enough away from the first, then you roll through the second, and then you roll through the third as well. I just don't have the timing down yet, is the problem. All right, let's go again. Hyper armor. Alright, that was the bubble burst right there. So now we'll start healing. Hyper armor again! Almost out of FP, we need to... Just watch her do water flow. Yup. We gain half our freaking health. You know, the next frost hit should be the trick. There we go. Alright, Engvall's gonna go in, take a ton of damage during it though. That's the only problem. Gotta be joking me. It's so hard to see what she's trying to do as well. Yep. Saw that last one and I rolled early. I was like, oh, well, that's problematic. My word. That is just such a rough frickin' set. Like, we get her halfway down on phase 2. We can definitely do this is the thing. Like, it's definitely not outside the realm of possibility. It's just as difficult as hell. Hyper armor. That. Hyper armor. Dodged into it instead of out of it. Even through the healing from the pop of the bubble, we still just get chewed, our health just gets chewed through. Like, what do we do about that? If I don't get the timing right on water flow. I think that's like my biggest issue right now is I just don't have the timing right. Maybe we should do more damage resistance. Yeah, let's do that for now. Instead of more health, more damage resistance. So far, so good. Water flow. There we go. We got the distance we needed, and then we're able to go back in. Close on the bleed proc. Yep, there's the bleed. And here's phase 2. Like, I want to go in and just start slashing at this point. But we're gonna have to let Engvall do that. Armor. Engvall, please! Oh, he's dead now. Well, that's unfortunate. Hyper armor. More hyper armor. Literally got through the entirety of set 2 and set 3 only to die to the AoE of set 3. That's the only attack that I have so much trouble with. We're getting better at dodging it, but like it's the only one where I go, it's just panic mode. I see it and I go panic mode, because that's like what it is at this point. Just like existential panic. dodge set 1, set 2, not set 3. Yeah, once you see that wind up, you really just need to make sure you get as much distance as possible before set 1. Like, just hold back on those sticks, basically. And then set 2, you need to then run into her and through. And then set 3, you need to run through again, basically. Hyper armor. Oh, I don't have my healing, do I? If I did, I'd be fine, because it would have popped before I actually died, but I did not, so whoops. What can we do better? I think the main thing that we can do better is, like, learn how to dodge water flow. If we can learn how to dodge water flow, then we should be fine for majority of the fight. There we go. I really hate those 1-for-1s. Hyper armor. There's the bleed. 3 should be coming up soon. Hyper armor. We're coming up on the end of our FP as well, so we'll have to use that flask soon. That's problematic. Thought I had the timing, I did not. I think I was about to die soon as well. We're not even phase 2 yet. That's problematic.
I am Melania. Blade.
The 2 things, I feel like it's the 2 things that get me on this boss fight is literally just water flow dance. And the sheer amount of health regen. Water flow and the sheer amount of health regen is what gets me at this point. I wonder if we should go Buckler. Holy hell. Like, I'm rethinking, like, do I just train myself to fight her with nothing but Buckler and Misericord? Because maybe that would be easier at this point. There is that thought in my head. sneak around this corner if we can. Hyper armor. Oh, that's bad. I die here. Yeah, I never used my Flask of Wondrous Physics, so we died to a single grab no matter what. Oh, my word. The other thought is that we respec into Strength. And we respec into Strength and we try and go for, like, Stagger. I'm just not sure if it'll work the way I want it to. Made it through. We actually didn't even pop our bubble, surprisingly. Yeah, that bubble pops freaking at low health, doesn't it? Bleed proc. There we go. There's the frost proc. All right, here we go. Run to Engval if at all possible. She's on Engval. Engval dies here, I think. Close. Engval dies here. No doubt about that. Yeah, he goes in, tries to get damage. It's not gonna happen. I can't do the second roll. That's my problem. Hyper armor. wasn't hitting with both for some reason. Hyper armor. You have no more heals. No more blue flask either.
Be consumed.
God dang it! You're so close so many times, and then she just kept on healing and healing and healing. Oh my word. The heal vampirism is literally just so punishing. It really is. Alright, let's go again.
I am Melania,
You know what? That's fair.
blade of Nicola.
I was trying to save my FP to some degree, and I regret it now. I mean, I should save my FP, because we ran out towards the end there. There's at one point, though, I literally was slashing at her during not that last one where I died immediately, but the one before, where it just was hitting with one claw. Alright, let's do it.
I am Melania, blade of Nicola.
You know, I think, I'm sure you're angry I forgot your name. You're right. I will definitely not forget your name is Melania, Blade of Mikola, ever again. That is my mistake. It was very rude. Now, if you could just lay down and die. You want to try? Poison build up 50. You know what? No, never mind. Never mind. So you know what I actually should try? I just realized something. Sorry, forgot to summon friend. I'm thankful that you stopped where you were so I can summon friend. Frickin' early. Rough. Alrighty. Try that again. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Not try again? In the corner. for a second that was a hyper armor attack. Who's she after? Me? It's so hard to tell who she was after there, holy hell. We're doing good, but Enval is already so low on health. It's my second roll. It is literally the roll that is killing me. Because I roll, and before I can get back up to either do a Bloodhound step or another roll, I'm literally on the ground dead. I need to be a bit more patient with my dodges there. And either use just Bloodhound step or just use roll, not both. That is another problem here. I also might want to raise the number of flasks. I guess 3 is fine. Once again, I almost did it. Well, actually I did, but somehow lucked out and didn't die. Drag her back into Engval so we can stun her. There's the hyper armor hit. Yep, went way too soon on that. Armor. Poor Shade Friend. Okay, this might work, because Frost and Bleed should proc here. I say as it doesn't. Well, the Frost did, the Bleed did not. Engval's almost dead already. It's been taking way too long. Okay. There goes Engval. One more heal. I knew that was coming in, and yet I literally sat there and just watched it happen. Hyper armor.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
Okay, So we're gonna add one more thing to our set here. I think it's Black Blade for when she uses for her second phase, and see if I can hit her from in there. I'm doubtful, but I'm curious. I am very curious. I rolled when I shouldn't have. I was too greedy. Come on, Engvall. I do need to heal here, just to be safe. Otherwise she will kill me. Once again, I frickin' rolled! Why am I doing that? Like, it's just so random why I'm doing it all of a sudden. Hyper armor. Saw it happen, couldn't do much to stop it. I'm up against the wall. That's unfortunate in many ways. She's like back at half and we had her down so much. Armor. Come on now. There we go. Second phase. Actually. Too close.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
So, good idea in theory. We're a little bit too close. We soared too close to the sun there. Shoot. Trying to think what else we can do. Armor. That's not what I wanted. That's unfortunate. I'm wondering if I can do something other than what I'm doing, which is try and gain distance and then push in. I wonder if I can go towards the water flow and then push out with like one step. As a thought. Oh, Bloodhound Step overwrites the Blade of Death, I just realized. Shoot. Alright, go again. Once we get our stun locked in, that's when we just do so much burst damage. Okay, so the answer is yes, we can go underneath and then flash out. Armor, and then a trade. Okay, there's the freeze. Yeah, it looks like we're good here. And we do have the ability for it. Waterfall. Yep. Okay, made it through phase 2 water flow. Alright, here we go. 1, late. Ah! Oh, we got her down to like a quarter, 1/3. We have officially hit an hour just today trying to kill her. Literally an hour. Oh my word. We're getting closer and closer. We're now able to get through water flow, which is good, but still so punishing. The one phase boss, I wouldn't care as much, but as it's a 2-phase boss, that's where things hurt. We are early on the water flow. Early on the water flow dance. I'm trying to the step out of it as soon as it goes, and sometimes I just either do it too early or too late. Need to find that period of time where we're good. Vault. I always think she can't reach that, and then she always proves me freaking wrong. Not as far enough away. She's on Engvall, not on me. Good. So much damage, so much healing in that moment. There's the bleed. Don't know why she's still on me. She's hyper-focused. I'm always thinking that I'm just like a little bit out of range, and then I learn, oh yeah, I'm not. Unfortunate. But I also am just once again getting to that panic mindset on water flow activation. When I see her start it up, I go, oh god, I need to get away. When in reality, I need to just wait underneath. That's what I need to do, is I just need to wait underneath and then step out. I need to get out of the mindset of, oh god, panic, run. It needs to be, okay, we wait, and then we dash. Frickin' early. Yeah, I think she, like, I was thinking that Mogget was my Pontiff Solavan, but now she's starting to feel like my Pontiff Solavan. Maybe one day I'll release those to the public. Like, I was definitely a lot less polished as a content creator and didn't really have a direction other than just create content during those periods of time. So maybe also just replay DS2, or DS3 rather. corner. Okay, she's on Engval, not me, with the water flow. Forgot about the AoE at the end. Sniper armor. She'll freeze soon and then bleed, not too long after. There's the freeze, there's the bleed. All right, there we go. I thought it was water flow, so I went into it. Ingval's somehow not dead. I say as he dies.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
God dang it. We get so close and then so far away. That, like, it has to be the most infuriating part of this boss fight. Like, you see how close you get. Alright, I think the bubble's not worth it. Restorers have FP, stamina boost, strength, boost all damage negation, boost resistance and heal status and mixed physic, magic fire, lightning holy, break stance, charge attacks, stop rune loss, HP. Yeah, don't know. I don't know. Like, boosting strength won't do too much here, to be honest. I guess we could use it as... I don't know. Boost max HP, and then boost max stamina. Maybe that'll work to our advantage, but I'm doubtful. I hope From Software eventually releases the average number of times that a player dies to this boss. I doubt they ever will, but I kind of wish they would. can we do? What can we do better here? Outside of not dying, you know, the not dying part is kind of the real thing, ain't it? Also, is this a temp boost? I forget. I think it is a temp boost on my Wondrous Physic. To boost my health and stamina. Yeah, it is a temp boost. Always at least one, if not two hits on that attack. Holy hell. If I don't Bloodhound step it, that is. Yeah, that one there is always trouble. Phase 2 again. Why do I always do that? I'm like sitting here going, I need to dash in, not dash out, and I dash out every time. I just don't have the like resolve to go, okay, we're gonna go towards the danger. Because I know how punishing it is. Oh. In the corner. I need to dodge. I don't really understand what happened there. I definitely dodged in, was in the middle of it still, and then I was like, and we ended up dying. What's my, whatchamacallit? You know what we're gonna do? We're just going to use this as a way for us to recover FP as necessary. That's what we're doing. That's just another FP bottle. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop this now. Okay, then I'm already healing. Okay, almost phase 2. Okay, phase 2. Okay, we survived first. Didn't realize she's going for that on Engval. Scarlet Rot? Oh, you've gotta be joking! Look at how much health she recovered to by the end of all of that. You know what? I'm just gonna try it for the sake of it. Can she get poisoned? Can she get poisoned? I don't know. Actually, you know what we can do on Hook Claws? I think we can do... add poison to it. Oh, no, we can't. That's fantastic. Alright, never mind then. The only thing I can think of is maybe if she can get poisoned, that we poison her. What did I hit? Did I hit the frickin' rock? God's sake. Let's see. If she can get poisoned, do we have anything that can help us with to do that? Hold on. Release Poison Mist before caster. Screw it. We're doing it. We're trying. We're gonna try. Alright, let's do that. So what we're gonna have to do is stun her out, basically, and then breathe the Poison Mist at her. And see if it works. If it does, then that might be a big help, as it should negate her healing. Why am I an idiot? She has seemingly not been poisoned. So either really high resistance, which is going to be my guess, or just invulnerable to poison. My other thought would be that we attempt to use Cannon of Haima on her when she's using her power on second phase, maybe? Is a thought. It is a thought. You could also do Golden Vow, increase attack and defense for you and allies. And let's go for it. Why the hell not? At least this will help for a little bit. So we're gonna have to do this. Do this. And Golden Vow is definitely not a bad idea. It's a good buff, defensive and offensive. It does take half of our FP there at the start, though. So, it's definitely good that we have our flask on FP, I guess, as an extra FP flask. Alright, let's try for it again. Up there. Okay. That freaking hyper armor. It's also so hard to see with those wings at times. Like, holy hell. Away from Engvall, if at all possible. should be about to hit bleed proc. No. No!
By the scarlet rot.
Oh my word. She hit bleed proc, hit me with the hyper armor, healed up enough to tank another hit, and then killed me. No. That's heartbreaking. That is so heartbreaking that we choke that away. Alright, let's go with Golden Vow again. Definitely helped. Here we go. That was the wrong button. Dead. Somehow not dead. Angval's dead though. And almost gave me Scarlet Rot. Wrong one. Again? Out of frickin' cerulean flasks.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
Maybe we move one flask into blue just to make sure. The vow's actually really helpful, so I think we keep up with that. That's been a good addition to this. Let's move one flask over to blue. I think that should work. help us out a little bit more. To be fair, I think I also threw one away by accident, so that's also on me. Proc. Get back off. Where's she on? Okay, she's on Engvall. Corner Engvall. You gained so much health from that because she hit both me and Engvall there.
I am Melania.
Yeah, honestly, that was kind of a wash. That was kind of a wash in the long run. We're getting so close. It's so far away at the same time. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Let's also throw on the black knife. Alright, so we're gonna use you. Cool. Let's go in Oleg, or not Oleg, Engvall. Okay, we're through phase 1. That hyper armor. Again? Always so close, but always so far away. Always so close, but always so far away. God freaking dang it. Alright. Go again. Like, we're definitely adapting, we're definitely learning, we're doing better. Freaking this guy doing seppuku just to do more damage. Holy hell. We did phase 1 so flawlessly as well. Pop an FP. Oh, it's that one. I messed up. Yeah. We're getting there, like we're dialing it in. We are dialing it in. Wonder if I should run Golden Vow out first before the Black Knife. Might not be a bad idea. That's the wrong button. Second phase. No, they're after me. Interesting. They can actually target multiple during that attack. Didn't realize that until now.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
My word. We always just get so close, and then, like, it just seems so unreachable when she then recharges. I'm pretty certain if you discount all the healing she does, we have beaten her time and time again. Almost without fail. Alright, let's go in. Oh, I think Engball just saved me there. Okay, phase 2. I didn't have any more Bloodhound Step.
by the
I didn't have any more Bloodhound Step. We literally were one away from being able to Bloodhound Step and then just FP up. Alright, back at it again. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking of taking out Blackblade because by the time I apply Golden Order on second phase, I don't have time. Alright, here we go. Let's get her in the corner.
I am Melania, Blade of Reckoner.
God dang. Trying to think like what else we could attempt here. What else could we attempt here? Fantastic. We can keep her in the corner here, we're good. Okay, perfect.
Let your flesh be consumed.
The water flow dance. It's just so hyper lethal. If I don't evade a major portion of it, I just have no recovery. I really don't. Like, the thought is, on phase 1, I could use a shield, but phase 2, I get hit with by Scarlet freaking Rot, no matter what. Ugh. I thought for a second she's gonna gap close on me. I was gonna be very concerned. She did. Oh, lovely. She hit me too. So she just went from like...
I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
I was gonna say from 25% to 50, and then she decided to go from 50% to 2/3 by killing me like that, all stylish like. We're already at 11 o'clock. We spent 2 hours trying to beat her. Literally 2 hours. I can't be the only one having this much trouble with her, right? Like, it could also be my build. I don't deny that fact. My build is very dex focused. And it's been working well, but not well enough. Probably shouldn't try and heal punish me. She woke up to a slash. I tried to dodge, and the game was like, how about you get stun locked? I think getting stun locked is fine. Someone's gonna have to go through the VOD at some point and tell me how many times I've died. I wouldn't even know how many times. I think each run takes about 5 minutes. I'd be willing to bet that each run takes about 5 minutes on average. By those calculations, too many. Too many's the answer. I just didn't expect that she was going to wake up call into the gap closer at like point blank range. Was not my expectation in the slightest. All right, last 3 tries. I say that it's gonna be like 20 tries, but last 3 tries. And then we'll resume tomorrow. As we try to beat Melania, Blade of Mikala. Oh, Engvall's not gonna get Golden Vow, I don't think. Who's she on? Okay, thank God she's on Engvall. Hyper armor. Okay. Second phase. We're not gonna use Golden Vow here.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
Wow. I was like, okay, I need to FP up. I need to Bloodhound step away. Got stunned. I was like, okay, well, Bloodhound step away, and just didn't have the timing. Didn't have the freaking timing. Oh, he got so close. And out of all the attacks that get me, the one that has probably killed me the fewest. Yeah, Melania, Blade, Mikola, uh-huh. How much longer can I go? I'm gonna say 11:15, so 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes is the answer. All right, let's go, Ingval. I would have died. Corner if possible. No way. Thank God, Ingval. Thank you.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
You know, I got really confident being able to dodge that with a roll instead of using Bloodhound Step, and maybe I should just play it safer and use Bloodhound Step. I think that's what I've learned. Just use Bloodhound Step. All right, 11:10. Let's go again. Oh, she actually, like, came up to us this time. Ingval did get the benefit of Golden Order. Forgot about the AoE. Lovely. Try and keep her in the corner if at all possible. Oh my word. If you did a gap closer, I swear to God. We'll move the second phase. No. Why are you on me and not Engvall, for the love of God? Wait, I'm not dead, but I have Scarlet Rot. Alright, one more go. Our last attempt of the day. But what's up, Giraffe? How you doing? What are you up to after the scrimmage? Were you guys doing some swiffing in? 2 hours of this boss and go. And you spent at least an hour yesterday, probably. At least an hour yesterday as well, fighting this boss. So, like, we're in 3 hours. Got dinner. Very nice, very nice. That was really awkward. Elden Ring's going. Elden Ring's going. We're now probably on our 3rd hour of this specific boss. It is a thing, to say the least. Alright, second phase. Armor. Armor again. Engvall's gonna die here. No!
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
I thought I had dodged the grab. Apparently not. Holy hell. We get her so close and so far away. Alright, I'm gonna do... I've been extending my time again and again. We're now at, the time limit was 11:15. We're now doing 11:30. So we have another 14 minutes to try again. Because, oh my word, I just want to beat this boss already. We've been doing everything possible to do so. I messed up. As soon as I saw the water flow dance, I knew if I didn't dodge the entirety of phase 1, I would die. Or set 1, rather. The water flow dance is literally the bane of my existence. If that move wasn't in her set, we would just be in pain. Fair enough, though. I think you and I both need to take a shower tonight. Tonight is shower night. All right, let's get set up. I don't want to do that. I just want to go this. Thank you. All right. Again. Nope, don't run up here. Otherwise, Engvall won't get Golden Order. Did he not? He did not get Golden Order. Hyper armor. Alright, phase 2. Hyper armor.
Let your flesh be consumed by the scarlet rot.
Like, get my flesh consumed by freaking water flow dance. It's the only thing that I struggle with so much. We either dodge the entire set once, or 2 sets, or none. Like, we're getting better at dodging them, but, like, not consistently enough. Alright, 10 minutes. Okay, phase 2 again. Freaking hyper armor. already healed past half.
Let your flesh be consumed by the sky.
We got her down to half, and then she literally went back past it. That's so painful. That is just so painful. It, like, that's the biggest thing that irks me about this boss fight is the, like, how much vampirism she has. Like, the amount of health she's able to regen is just ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous. Let's go again. The water flow dance specifically can just like regen probably 25% of her health, even if it doesn't kill me. Like just going off of Engvall. I'm half tempted to actually summon a person. I'm half tempted to summon a person. Why not? We haven't done, I think we've done that maybe once. Maybe once through all of our playthroughs, we've summoned a person. Sure. Come with me, friend. Gilgamesh, you too. No? First one said no? Okay. Oh, this one looks promising. This one looks promising. I'm not sure how promising, but we'll find out. You're using a katana. Okay. Is it a moon veil? What armor is that? It's actually looking pretty sick. Alright, let's go, Gilgamesh. See how well you do. Okay, so they're using Swarm of Flies to bleed her out. Okay, and Rivers of Blood. Now, can he dodge water flow? Answer is no. The answer is very much no. It's like Swarm of Flies, not a bad incantation for the bleed effect. Rivers of Blood, not bad either. But you need to be able to dodge that to some capacity. Now, that's going for me who can't, mind you, but still. Alright, second phase. Hyper armor. No, I cannot. That's one of the major downsides of summoning a person, is that you can't summon a spirit summon. It's very much either or. Yeah. You know, let's do this. Screw it. Let's do this. Sure, you. Unable. How about you? Oh, we got this one. Oh, you're using two heavies. That's gonna be interesting, because you will do what Engvall does. This might actually work, as long as they survive. That's gonna be the key. That will be the key. Barbarian Chief. All right, Barbarian Chief, let's see what you can do. Alright, second phase. Looks like they're on him. About this freaking AoE. Yes! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, friend. Where's my thank you?
The true Lord.
Remembrance of the Rot God.
Oh, dearest.
At least 3 hours later. Barbarian Chief, you are the MVP. Holy hell. What a freaking boss. Honestly, yeah, that there, she was my Pontiff Sullivan, like, no doubt. I will say, during our last run, we actually did dodge her full water flow dance. We did successfully do that. And I think the biggest difference between Engvall, our summon, and Barbarian Chief is twofold. A, he could heal himself. Freely heal himself, where Engvall can't, and like will eventually chip away and die. And we're both buffing each other, him with the glaive and me with Golden Order. "4 hours later. between 2 days, mind you, 2 days, but I would say about 4 hours. And someone can probably go back and, we do have an editor now. What is this? What this? Excuse me? Excuse me? What are you? What you? Excuse me? Hello? Hello? Behold God? Huh. Interesting. I can't, like, get into it at all, it looks like. Praise the victory. It doesn't look to be anything, just... It is there to look pretty, maybe. For all I know. My word. That was a thing. Let's reap our rewards. We do get a special weapon, in which we can get Hand of Melania, which has Waterfowl Dance. I always want to call it Water Flow Dance, but it's Waterfowl Dance, and does cause bleed buildup, so I do like that. Requires 48 dex to wield, so we are right there for that. Otherwise, we have Scarlet Aeonia. Creates a giant flower that explodes with Scarlet Rot as well, but we're going Hand of Melania. Absolutely. Let's also grab her stuff. Royal Knight Helm as well. Oh, my word. Utter chaos. Utter freaking chaos. Gostox. Yep, buy all of you. Buy all of you. All of you. All of you. And that's all of Gostox stuff now. Cool. There's still more to do in this game. We still have more. How we have more, don't know at this point. It just is never ending. But we have more. I can promise you that. What do I want to actually smith? That's a good question, isn't it? I do not want to upgrade the Misericord to 25. I think that would be cool, but I don't think it's necessary right now. What were we working on? Knight and Flame is 10. Is Black Knife 10? Black Knife is 10. I know Knight and Flame is not 10. But I think we might move over to a Arcane build. So we're going to go Rivers of Blood and Hand of Melania. Oh, we don't have a Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Interesting. Ancient Somber Smithing Stone, not... Wait. What's the difference? Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone versus Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Oh. I understand now. I don't like it, but I understand. So we upgraded Rivers of Blood. We have Hand of Melania at 9. Ash of War. Do we want to potentially move this to Occult for our Arcane? We want to do that. It loses Frost, which is the only stupid part of it. It does lose Frost. So I'm almost tempted not to do that. And just move my points around instead. Trying to think here what we want to use in the grand scheme of things. Because Misericord is a very good weapon for stabbing in the back. Do we have any good, decent Ash of Wars here? Door, no. Ground Slam, no. Bloodhound Step, no. Beast Roar. Determination. There is a ability that I'm thinking of that we don't have. Ooh, it cause blood bleed up of 84 with a blood misericord. Does reduce its overall damage though, is the only downside. Have you not beaten this guy yet? What do you mean, this guy? Are you talking about the blacksmith? No, we have not beaten the blacksmith. If I remember correctly, Jabba the Hutt did not have a beard, so I don't think that analogy works there, Badger. I think you might be thinking of a different show. So what do we want to do here? We could be looking at Misericord for the stab specifically. Black Knife is still a good weapon, but it does require faith that we might want to decrease and move directly into Dex and Arcane rather than Dex and Intelligence and Faith is the problem. So if we do that, what do we want to do? You could run Misericord for stabbing. And then probably looking at Rivers of Blood. Bloodhound's Fang is not bad. I don't care for it as much as it's heavier weapon. I'm very much a Dex heavy build right now. Given the fact that we're running Misericord, Rivers of Blood, and Hook Claws, which actually have done a lot of work for us. Just helped us beat Melania. Though that also raised the question, do I want to run instead of Rivers of Blood? We want to run Melania's sword with Waterflow Dance. I imagine it's not bad. I don't know how often we're gonna want to use it. The Night of the Museum flashlight. Well, that would be impressive now, wouldn't it? Hand of Melania. It's a B rating on Dex scaling. And it does a lot of physical damage with bleed. Whereas this, I didn't realize Rivers of Blood was fire damage. It was split with fire damage. That's really odd. I don't have an explanation for why that is. Huh. No, not really. Not a big fan of Fortnite, to be honest. Though I did hear recently they added a mode where you no longer build, which is very interesting to me. That's like 500 damage. So we could go with this instead. Don't think that's appropriate talk here in chat there, Angry Badger. So I'm gonna request that you refrain. We haven't been using a shield all too much, but it's also not a bad idea to have one on hand. And Brass Shield seems to have some of the best overall stats outside of magic resistance. So we can do that. All good, all good. So if we were to respec, the question is, what would we respec to? That I don't know. What I do want to do real quick before we get off for the night, I do want to just throw on Hand of Melania and go to, not Mog, we want to go Stormhill Shack. Put Faith at max. No, I don't really run Faith builds. As I mentioned earlier, we're running right now a Dex Intelligence as we were running Moonveil, but I've steadily started to move away. And it doesn't matter if it offends a single person or 1,000. Fact matter is. Yeah, that's satisfying. It actually works out pretty well with Godskin Swaddling Cloth. Holy hell. Alright, I want to try this out on a giant. Where's the giant? There's the giant. Hello, friend. You are going to be my testing dummy real quick. Alright, let's two-hand and go right on in. Hi, friend. Yeah, I definitely like this weapon. It's a lot of fun. I do like this. What's its moveset normally? Okay, so similar to a katana. Interesting, though. It doesn't have the stab through, so overall, like a katana for the R1, but the R2 heavy is much more of a standard slash. Interesting. Very interesting there. And then, if we already run Rivers of Blood, we could actually do so by using the Mimic. Yeah, that's a traditional katana. Questions, oh questions. I mean, we can run Hand of Melania with or without moving into Arcane. So that's a thing we need to keep in mind. Huh. Interesting thoughts. Do we respect to Arcane or not? I think... I mean, there's always the option to go back to Intelligence. Yeah, let's do that. So, before we end, we'll do one last thing. We're going to go to Renala and respec. I think that will be our last thing of the night, and then we will be back tomorrow to figure out how to get to Volcano Manor, as we have yet to go there.
Is it I?
Yes, I will be born again. So, we're still going to go 40 into Vigor. Nothing into Endurance. 12 into Strength, as that's the minimum required. 55... Actually, hold on.
Be not alarmed. I would but...
Hold on. What's the requirement strength for this? For 12? 8? What about Hand? It is 16, so we would need 16 minimum for that. So if that's the case, 14... So we could go down to 11 strength. With that in mind, is there anything else that I'd want to use that has arcane scaling? That requires more strength than the Cursed Sword and Rivers of Blood. So looks like 16 is the most for pure dex. Okay, so in that case, we could go with just 11 strength. All right, let's do that.
Art thou now?
So Vigor to 40. 11 strength. 55 dexterity. Intelligence we could keep at 10, faith at 10, then just load in arcane. So 50. I don't know where arcane stops. Okay, so it starts at 20. And it's a point of damage per level, it looks like. So 3, 5, 1. Okay, so it alternates 1, 2, 1, 2, it looks like. Up to a point. So what if we go 50 arcane? What does that look like? I'm curious now. Don't need faith, don't need intelligence, though. Black Knife is also an option if we wanted it. Oh wait, we do want actually... Shoot, that's right. We do want 20 mind. We do want 20 mind for Oleg. And Engval. Yeah, let's do this. Keep it at 15 for endurance. 38 arcane. 55 dex, 11 strength. And I think that will be it in that case. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, we'll do that. We have many more larval tiers. So 70 blood buildup at this point from, what was it, 50 prior? This does not get any benefit because it's not a cult, which is a shame. 79 blood buildup. And this has Cursed Blood Slice. Brace, then charge forward to deliver a downward diagonal slice. The bloody trail of the blade is followed by a burst of flame. Alright, and last but not least, we'll do a quick test. Terminal Shack, and we'll go to our giant friend as our testing dummy. And we'll see if I like the Arcane, or if we want to go back to our Index build instead. Night in Flame's nerf was pretty severe, so I'm not too upset about not being able to run that specifically. And overall, I do like my bleed builds. I'm tempted to... The thing is, I'm tempted to move Hook Claws to Occult, but the freeze is just so good. Corpse Plier is pretty nice. It led him after the second. So it does take a little bit to bleed. But bleed of 70 is not bad. 79, then 45, 105. Alright. Well, we'll see how this works once we get to Volcano Manor and see if we want to adjust it for anything else. Otherwise, I think we are good to go. But on that note, guys, as always, if you did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, though, I will be live once again at 7 p.m. CST with some more Elden Ring. Bye-bye!